Morning guys, so yeah, we're back. I should have done a video last night once it was all taken out, but it wasn't really going to show you much. We had to do some repair work because the previous blokes, they'd made a right fuck up on the mains pipe coming through the floor. They did a dodgy repair. They only repaired the hole even though the pipe was covered in dings where they'd hit it and it was all smashed up. So we actually replaced it last night, but we've used a rapid set cement and made a little screed up just to repair the floor. But yeah, this is where we are today. Literally just primed the floor. The stuff we're using, we've been told by our suppliers, this stuff is one of the better ones. Doesn't need to be primed, but because it's so hot at the moment and this floor is so porous, I've primed it anyway just to cover myself. That's where we did our patch repair. And obviously that's where the pipes are, so there's a new bit of pipe work in there. So this is the primer we use, Prime Plus, 5 litres, good stuff. And this is where we get our stuff from DMS. This is a multi-flow, 2-part, so it's 1 bag to 1 5 litre bottle. Knock it up, pour it, spread it, use your aerator. We've got a spreader there in case we need it, but very rarely use that, to be fair. It's a bit heavy, bit bulky, that one. I want to get something smaller. But yeah, that's where we're at so far, guys. Just going to let this primer dry off a little bit more. Because we've got some pools still here and there, so let them pools dry out. And then we'll start pouring. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, so when you're mixing this latex, it's really simple. It's just idiot proof, really. Because it's a 2-part, there's no measuring, there's no nothing. You literally pour your liquid in. We've already poured ours in, so now what we're going to do is pour that bag in. Best thing to do is to use a low, not something that hasn't got too much speed, because you want to minimise putting air in the fluid. So I'm just going to use just an 18-volt cordless drill, and we're just going to pour it in nice and slowly. To open these bags is quite simple. Just literally give it a yank on the tag, and the way it opens is the same as most bags. Pour it in nice and evenly, keep it mixing. You shouldn't get any lumps because it goes into more of a creamy situation rather than more of a liquid cream, so it doesn't go really thick. A little bit more just on the last bit. Make sure we give it a good whisk. Let's drop it down to my lower speed. And that's how you want it, almost like a liquid still. Just turn the speed up on that, Ricky, so I can spin the bit off. Beautiful. There you go, guys, that's easy to mix. Okay guys, so we're going to start in now, and we're going to work our way this way and then back to the door and out, because we don't want to go through into the main house. So don't pour it all at once, just pour a bit at a time. You need to be able to spread it, put it into your corners. Make sure you're getting an even coat, not worry about it going up the walls. This is where all the units are. This is more just to make sure we get a nice even coat. When you're happy, pour some more.
Goes quite far back on the bag.
Yeah, we've got that bit deeper yet still. put it down thin just to start and build the levels up. So that's our first bucket, guys. Okay, so guys, we're now 2 buckets in, so now I'm going to get my roller, my spikes roller, and I'm just going to roll it just to get the air out of it and let it flow where it needs to go. And we do this every couple of buckets just to help it flow and find its own level. You're not trying to get it level, you're trying to get it flat. You will never get a perfectly level floor with this stuff, I don't care what anyone says. But what you're looking for is a nice, even, consistent colour. That way you know you're flowing nicely. Yeah, that's looking nice now. So now we're ready for the next bucket. So then we do another 2 buckets and we do that again. So this time we're going to start coming across this wall. And not the whole bucket. Getting it where you need to get it so you get it nice and even. Definitely haven't got a little bit of shit in your mix. Disappear behind that pipe, that's fine. So we put a batten across the doorway and we siliconed it just to stop the liquid flowing down there. Pour the remainder. Okay, so we've poured pretty much everywhere. We've got a nice consistency level going on. So we're going to pour the last bucket here, fill it up, and then I've got some shoes over there with spikes, which will allow me to walk all over this, and then I can roll it, and then I've got another bag if I need it, just to top it up if I need to top it up anywhere. Yeah. Okay guys, so look, put my spikes on, so that'll allow me to walk around in there. Just to make sure we get a nice even level. I've got a bit of a different level going on there, so I might have to put the bag up and just pour it in gingerly and then roll it out to get a nice consistent flow going. But like I said, we're just looking for a nice even consistent colour. You don't want to roll too quick because you'll just spray it everywhere, so take your time. If you've done your prep work right, you'll have plenty of time to do it. As you can see how it's looking really nice now. Look at that, it's looking lovely. And there you have it guys, so we poured our extra bag in just to get it nice and level, a bit more in that corner, so we poured a bit there and then we just spread the rest out generally throughout the floor. But yeah, it's looking lovely, it's all a uniform colour, got a lovely shine to it. That won't be there tomorrow when it dries, it'll be a matte. But yeah, there we go guys, job done. That's us for today. So we'll be back tomorrow now, and if this is lovely and dry, we'll get the lino down and start getting our kitchen back in. Guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you on the next one. Okay guys, so we literally poured this floor less than an hour ago. We've just been waiting for a Wix delivery, and as you can see, it's almost gone off already. That's how hot it is in this country today guys. It's bloody hot. I mean, look, you could almost walk on that. Give that another couple of hours and you can walk on that. I mean, just look how good that looks. Flat as anything. I don't think we could get that any better if we tried. So tomorrow we'll lay the vinyl on top of that and then get the kitchen in. Don't forget guys, like, share, follow. See you soon.